16-year-old now faces a murder charge for last week's deadly stabbing inside Harding High School in St. Paul.
15-year-old Devin Scott died after being stabbed twice. Lou Raguse joins us now with new details that came out of court today. Hi, Lou.
Hi, Rena. We aren't naming the suspect because he's under 18, but prosecutors are seeking to certify him as an adult to face this charge.
The deadly stabbing inside St. Paul's Harding High School began as a fist fight between the victim, another teen, and the 16-year-old now charged with second-degree murder, according to a juvenile petition. The court papers say Harding's assistant principal pulled 15-year-old Devin Scott away, and after the boys were separated, the 16-year-old got up off the ground holding a knife and swung at Devin, stabbing him in the chest and in the stomach. The teen is charged with what's commonly referred to as felony murder, an unintentional killing committed in the act of another felony.
A potential defense attorney might ask for manslaughter.
Defense attorney A.L. Brown has read the paperwork but is not affiliated with the case. The teen yelled, "They jumped me," as he was detained. Brown says it's noteworthy that the petition notes the suspect was 8 to 10 feet from the victim prior to the stabbing, in case the suspect wants to make a self-defense claim.
That was done to say, hey, listen, he was no longer in danger. He had an opportunity to escape. There were adults present, and his actions were not out of self-defense, but out of some other emotion or motivation, but not out of fear for his own safety.
Ramsey County prosecutors are asking the judge to move the case to adult court. If it's not, Brown points out there's no jury in juvenile court. It would be up to the judge to decide guilt or innocence. Many questions remain unanswered, including what led to the fight between the suspect and Devin, who was killed on his first day of school at Harding.
The 16-year-old will be back in court March 15th to determine if he'll be tried as an adult. His father was extremely emotional in today's hearing, telling the judge he's not a bad child at all. Rena?
All right, thank you, Lou. Within the past half hour, the St. Paul School District announced that classes at Harding will be canceled tomorrow and Thursday. They were initially going to welcome students back tomorrow. Once they do return, now on Friday, the district says there will be an additional school support liaison there, along with 2 St. Paul police officers. District, city, and police leaders say this is a temporary solution to give them more time to come up with permanent changes they can implement.
We're not looking to go back and turn on a light switch or dust something off that comes out of the broom closet. The current model obviously is something that we need to improve, so we're going to build that future model. But we're staying committed. We're at the table, and we're a part of the conversation, and we're committed to help.
The district has not had an official partnership with St. Paul Police for 3 years when the board voted to do away with school resource officers. The superintendent says he'd like to revisit that decision.